I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with yet another Pokemon tier list. That's right, another day, another tier list. Today, since we did 4th gen last time, we're going to do the 7th gen today. Just kidding, I made that joke last time, but this time, I turned the screen off. We're doing 5th gen. We're doing 5th gen today, my least favorite generation to date. I almost changed this this tier to the Pidove or the Unfezant tier. And since I already kind of gave that away, we'll go and throw them down there right now. Not a fan of this line. Probably my least favorite line of all of Pokemon. So, is what it is. But you guys know the deal by now. We have a tier list here again. A disclaimer, my personal opinion. If you guys disagree, that's fine. Feel free to share that. The ranking is basically based on my personal preference of the Pokemon. No competitive viable type stuff. Just my personal connection to the Pokemon. Whether I like the Pokemon aesthetically, I like the Pokemon for other reasons, whatever. I will try to give some insight on that as we go through it. We have the tier tags here. We've got tier, which is the top of the top, cream of the crop, the best Pokemon on the block. We have amazing, great, that's amazing Pokemon, right? Just not quite God tier, but this is where they're gonna go. We have great, okay, not so okay, and of course Gobbler, which is the bottom of the barrel, bottom of the bin. Get in the bin. We don't want you anymore. I love all these. I love all Pokemon besides Pidove, but some Pokemon's got to go in the garbage bin. Some Pokemon's got to go away. So that's kind of how and what we're doing here today. So, and of course we'll be ranking Pokemon in each tier, from left being the favorite in the tier, I guess, to the least favorite. Pretty simple stuff. We're starting things off with Victini. There are Mega Pokemon involved. They also have the variants, like the seasonal variants for Deerling and Sawsbuck. We also have some Mega Pokemon, some different forms. Whatever. I'm not a big fan of that, but really there's not a lot of good pre-made lists on here that has great icons that are in great, like a numerical order, alphabetical order, or some sort of order. This one's pretty good. So of course I'll put the link in the description below if you guys want to check that out. Victini, amazing. Might make its way to Gotcha. We'll see how things go. Snivy, I like Snivy. Great Pokemon. Servine, I'm not a fan of. And Serperior, I'm not a fan of. But I think I like Serperior more than Servine. Tepig, great Pokemon. Above Snivy for sure. Pignite, not so okay. Emboar, get in the bin. Probably one of my least favorite starter Pokemon. We went over this in the starter Pokemon tier list, but I had such high expectations for Emboar when this game was coming out. I saw this cute, lovable Tepig. It's a great little pig Pokemon. Oh my god, what can it potentially evolve to? My vivid imagination was running wild. I was thinking, man, it could be this badass boar, big ass tusks. I'm thinking like a mammoth swine level looking Pokemon. And then we get this ugly looking thing. Highly disappointed. Oshawott, as I mentioned before, it's okay. I thought it looked too similar to Piplup when it came out. Was kind of unimpressed. Dewott, honestly, I'm gonna give it a little bit more respect. I like Dewott probably more than Oshawott. I hope I ordered that in the tier list for starter Pokemon. There's gonna be some inconsistencies because sometimes, depending on the day and how you're feeling, things might change a little bit. So give me a little leeway if it's not. It's not a big deal. But Samurott, I think belongs in the great tier, and I would put it ahead of these two Pokemon here. Patrat, and I'm gonna get some of these wrong. Watchhog? Is that its name? Watchhog? Yeah, they can go straight in the bin too. I'm not a big fan of these guys. They're not even a Sentret. Like, they're not a Sentret. They're not a freaking Zigzagoon. Just not a fan. Terrible looking Pokemon. Little pup, Lillipup. It's okay. Herdier, Stoutland, probably in that order. They're okay. Purloin, it's okay. Probably put it above these guys. We might move some stuff around too as we go, so don't be alarmed. This is not going to be the finalized list till it's final. Things will move up, things will move down, all the way around. Liepard, it's okay. The monkeys here. So I'm not a big fan of these guys. They're okay. I think I prefer them more than I like this line here. It doesn't really matter the order, I guess, right? Like, would I put it in this order? No, maybe right here. The grass evolution though is the best one for sure. And quite honestly, I kind of like the first forms better than these two. Yeah, and I like this grass one a lot. I like Pansage. Okay, so then we have Muna. Honestly, it's not so okay. I'm not a massive fan. Maybe put it even behind Pig Knight here. Blitzel. I mistaked Beazle, I think is his name, for the name Blitzel. It's very similar. I'm gonna make some errors here and there. It's gonna happen to anybody. Blitzel. I actually really like Blitzel. I want to put in the gray tier. Zebstrika as well in the gray tier, above Blitzel. Roggenrola. Roggenrola is definitely an okay Pokemon. Nothing wrong with it. Put it above the monkeys here. Boldore right about there with it. I'm gonna put Gigalith in the great tier. I was tempted to put in the amazing tier. And Samurott might move up, honestly. We'll see how things go here. Woobat, it's a poor man's Zubat. Garbage bin. It's bordering, quite honestly, bordering Garbodor tier, especially Swoobat. But we'll see how things go. Drillbur, I like Drillbur. We'll put it in the OK tier, and we're going to put it above Boldore. Excadrill goes in the gray tier, right behind Gigalith. Mega, I don't know. I don't know about this Pokemon. Get it? I don't know. Man, I'm not a fan. We're putting it in the garbage. The Mega is slightly better, but not much better. But we'll put it in the not so okay tier for now. Timber. It's okay. I'll put it in front of the monkeys, but behind. I'd probably put it above Boldore, really. Girder. And then we like to name this Pokemon Conkeldurr. But I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Conkeldurr. We'll put it in the gray tier. It's in relation to these Pokemon. It's probably in the gray tier. Might move down okay, but it's probably great. Timpole, not so okay. Palipitoad, same. Seismitoad, great. I like Seismitoad. Throw and Sock. They suck. They suck. No, I'm kidding. They're fine. We'll put them in the okay tier as well. Definitely behind Timber. And I'd probably put Sock over Throw. Seawaddle. Go in the bin. Swadloon. I hope that, yeah, Swadloon. That's okay. Yeah, probably put it right here. Leviani, I have a bit of a soft spot for. We'll put it above Seawaddle. I hope I'm saying that name right. Venipede. I like Venipede. We're going to put it above most of the monkeys, but not Pansage. We'll put Whirlipede right there as well. Scolipede, amazing. One of the best Pokemon in Gen 5, pretty easily. Next, we have Cottony and Whimsicott. They're okay. Nothing too crazy. Better than Leviani's line, in my opinion, but not much. Petlil, not so okay, and we're going to put it probably behind Mega Audino, to be honest. And I kind of like Petilil more than Lilligant. Basculin is okay. Sandile, great. Krokorok, great. Although I kind of like Sandile a little bit more. Crocodile, God tier. One of my favorite Pokemon. It's definitely a God tier level Pokemon. When I had a draft league, and there is some footage of that on this channel, I was the chairman, the leader, the coach of the Kansas City Crocodiles. And the little logo that was made for me by Tortimer the Gray. Big shout outs to him for that. That was awesome. Love that. I still have it. Still have it on my computer. Whenever I participate in just a fun little draft league here and there every now and again, I always use that logo. Darumaka and Darmanitan. Darmanitan goes in the great tier. Darumaka is very much in the okay tier, above Basculin. I guess Zen mode's included. I don't know. I'll put it with Darumaka. I think Darmanitan proper is better. Maractus is not so okay. We'll put it right here. Dwebble, not so okay. Above Maractus. Crustle, right above it. I do like Scraggy and Scrafty. I think they belong in the OK tier. I'm going to put you behind Drillbur, and I'm going to put you right above there. There we go. I like that. Sigalith? Sigalith? Is that your real name, Bobby? Um, he's not so okay with me. Yeah. Yamask and Confagrigus. Yamask is okay. Don't hate it. Confagrigus, you can go in the gray tier. I think he's a pretty cool Pokemon. Alright, so we have Caracosta and Turtouga. So Turtouga, I love turtles, as you guys find on these videos. We're going to put them in the gray tier. We're going to put you on the tail end of it. Well, no, the tail end. We'll put you right here. And we'll put Caracosta right in front of you. Yeah. Archean and Archeops. I like Archeops way more than Archean. I think Archean looks kind of gross. Wait, I think I'm getting their names mixed. I think this is Archeops. This is Archean. I like Archean way more than Archeops. I think it looks kind of goofy. I want to put Archean in the great tier. I'm going to put Archeops in the okay tier. Right here. I mean, I can't call it the Garbodor tier and not put Garbodor in there. But the weird thing is, though, I kind of like Garbodor in a very bizarre way. But it does make me want to vomit. Like, I literally have the taste of what I would imagine rat poison tastes like in my mouth by looking at them. Am I the only one that does that? Let me know in the comment section below. I like Trubbish more than Garbodor. It's kind of cute in its own weird way. Quite honestly, I'm tempted to put in the okay tier. Yeah? Bizarre what's happening right now with me right now. Right here. I like Trubbish. It's kind of cute. Zorura, amazing. Zoroark, also amazing. Would I put it in the God tier? I'm considering it. We'll put it on standby for now. Minccino and Cinccino, not a massive fan. We're going to put them in the not so okay. Same with this. Quite honestly, man, I'm not crazy about this line at all. I think I'm putting the whole thing in the Garbodor tier. In that order. Solosis, though, that line I am a fan of. We're going to go in the okay tier for this one, boys and gals. I like Solosis more than Duosion. Solosis, not Solosis, Duosion, Solosis, and why can't I think of your freaking name? It's gonna drive me insane. Solosis, Duosion, what is your name? I know it any other time. Crap. I hate myself for this because I want to put it in the amazing tier. And I can't think of its gosh darn name. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Ducklet and Swanna. I think Ducklet's cute. I think Swanna is kind of gross looking. Yeah, right about here. No, right here. Vanillite, Vanillux, and Vanillish. I think if this is Vanillish, it's Vanillux. I think this one's cute. Yet again, and I'm going to put it right here. These two, however, not a fan of. We'll put them in the not so okay. We got 500 Deerlings and 500 Sawsbucks. Thanks for that, I guess. Especially with the white background. I love that. Man, I mean, I don't have to put them on there, but they're there, so I might as well. They're just going to go on the same one, I guess. I'll just kind of order them the colors that I prefer. And I'm going to say that they're okay. I'm going to put them above Whimsicott, but behind Ducklet, because I think Ducklet's a little cuter. We'll go pink, orange, green. Is that brown? Sawsbuck, however, I think is a better looking Pokemon. Again, we'll go pink. I like the snow quite a bit. It's pretty cool. Put snow first, actually. It's festive. I mean, Christmas just happened. And then we'll put this more bland looking one at the end. Emolga. That's kind of cute, right? I'll probably put in front of a handful of these Pokemon. Maybe right here. Carob Blast. This OK tier is huge. Look how many Pokemon are there. Carob Blast, again, just an OK Pokemon. I would have to put it probably behind Deerling. Excavalier, however, is a pretty cool looking Pokemon. Would I put it in the great tier? Yeah, we'll put it at the tail end. There's a Amoonguss, a Fungus Amoonguss. I messed it up. Wow, professional. It's a very much an okay Pokemon, but I can't put it higher than Pignite. There's no way in hell. And quite honestly, I probably would do this. Then we have, I still can't think of his name, and it's driving me crazy. All right, so we have these two Pokemon, Jellicent and Frillish and Jellicent. I like them. I like them both. And I like both of their forms. Why can't we have both of these forms, huh? Yeah, we get 500 freaking Deerlings. Anywho, I mean, I guess it's just gender based, but still. Um, we're gonna put you in the OK tier, the massive OK tier. Probably, maybe right about here. We'll put you a little bit higher. Maybe right about here. I still can't think of your name. And it's driving me insane. Solosis, Duosion, what is your name? And I know it any other time. I know it any other time. He's in Pokemon Sword and Shield even. And I just completed my Living Dex a couple weeks ago. I should know your name. I don't know its name. This thing, Alamanola, the Love Disc knockoff, should be the Love Disc Evolution. That alone pisses me off enough to put it in the Garbodor. Joltik and Galvantula, I got a thing for you. I got a thing for these two. And it stems from Pokemon the trading card game a little bit. I was never like a massive Joltik fan. I always kind of liked it. But I used to play a deck that used, I forget the name of the deck. There was a specific name for it. But it was with Pumpkaboo. And they had a move where the more Joltiks and Pumpkaboos in your discard pile, the more damage they did. I forget what the move was. But it was a pretty fun little budget deck. And it was a lot of fun to play. We're going to move them up a little bit here on this list, probably behind Solosis and Duosion. And I still can't believe I can't remember your name. Maybe if it was proper size, I would remember it. I think I like Joltik just a hair more. Okay, so we got Ferrothorn. Is this Ferroseed? That's your name, Ferroseed. I actually like these two quite a bit. Quite a bit. Enough to put you here, and enough to put Ferrothorn in here, and probably right about here. Clink clank, clink clank, and clink clank. You guys know the Pokemon here. Not a fan. I want to put them here. Honestly, I think this one maybe is a little bit better than these. Just cuter, I guess, in a weird way. Timpole, not a fan of the design of this Pokemon. Probably put an Alamonola in front of it. However, I do like Electros quite a bit. I think we'll put it up right in front of Seismitoad. What's your name? We have Timpole, Electros, Electrike. It's like Electrike, kind of like Electrike, right? No, I don't want to look at this because I want to remember this guy's name, and if I look it up, I want to see his name too, and I don't want you guys to think that eventually I'll remember this name of this Pokemon that I looked it up. I think it's Electrike. It's okay. Put it above Carob Blast. Elgium and Behemoth. Not a massive fan of these guys either. TBH. Litwick. I love Litwick. Right about here. And I like it a little bit more than Lampit, but Chandelure is a god tier Pokemon. That's a freaking haunted chandelier. Amazing. It's got the blue flames. It's such a cool looking Pokemon. One of my favorites from this generation by far. Axu, let me ask you guys something. What the hell is the name of this freaking Pokemon? It's driving me crazy. Axu. Axu's definitely in the great tier for sure. And we're going to put you Right about here. Fracture, however, not as big of a fan of as I am with a lot of second evolution Pokemon. I think I'm going to put it, honestly, right about here. Haxorus. Not quite on the level of God tier. I don't know if I would even put it in amazing, to be honest. Honestly, I think Haxorus goes right behind Snivy. I'm moving Samurott up. I'm convinced. And I might move Tapig and Snivy up too. We'll see how things go. Cubchoo's cute. It's going in the okay tier. Nothing wrong with it. It's just a cute Pokemon. In fact, probably a little bit behind. Yeah, right about here. Bearictic. I like bears. Pokemon, bear Pokemon. We'll put it just right above it. It's fine. Chirogonal. It's okay. It's gonna go here. And the not so okay. Shelmet can go in the bin. Excellior? Something like that. Never was really a big fan of this Pokemon. Probably put it right here. Stunfisk can go in here as well. Maybe do that. Mienfoo's a cool Pokemon. We're gonna put it above Frillish. Mienfoo can go up. Mienshao can go up to great tier. Probably right about here. What's this Pokemon's name? I always think this Pokemon looks kind of like a Lego. It starts with a D. It's like Druddigon, something like that. I think it's Druddigon, something along those lines. I would put it in the great tier as well. Maybe right here. I think I want to move you up just a hair. And we'll probably put you for Cofagrius. Golurk goes up in the great tier as well. And Golett, the best a man can get, is an okay looking Pokemon. Pawniard and Bisharp. Big fans. Pawniard is going to go in here. And Bisharp is going straight to the amazing tier. Rheonculus! Got it. Now I can look to see if it was Electrike. I've been waiting for so long. Rheonculus. How Rheonculus was that? It took me that long to figure it out. Ridiculous Rheonculus. Kind of the same idea. Okay, so I'm looking down. Electrike. I think that's its name. Clink, clang, cling, cling. Yeah, Electrike. It's just spelled a little different than Electrike, the third gen Pokemon. Okay, Buffulent. It's definitely not a Tauros, but it's still pretty cool. I'm probably going to put it in the okay tier, and I'm going to put it behind Lampent, I think. Braviary, amazing. Rufflet, very cute. High tier in the okay tier. We're right up there. I don't like Volibee. I think Volibee's pretty ugly. I think Mandibuzz is pretty cool, though. I'm going to put it in the okay tier. And I'm probably going to put it up pretty high, honestly. Right above Seismitoad. Heatmore is very much an okay Pokemon. This gigantic list of okay Pokemon. And I'd say I would move Pokemon down, but we have actually quite a bit in the not so okay and Garbodor tiers. But we may move some down as well. Can I say that I like Heatmore more than Sawsbuck and Deerling? Probably not. Durant would probably go right next to it. Dino, big fan. Great Pokemon. Gonna go right next to Axew because it's appropriate. Zoelius. I actually like Dino just a hair more. However, Hydreigon, God tier. Great Pokemon. So now we have Larvesta. Larvesta is a very cool Pokemon. Honestly, I'd put it in the great tier, and I'm going to put it above Scavalier, but definitely not ahead of Pawniard. Now, Volcarona. Huge fan. Amazing Pokemon. Cobalion. Now, I remember I ordered these. I think I had them Terrakion, Verizon, and then Cobalion in that order. And then Keldeo was higher than both of them, if I'm not mistaken, in my legendary list. I definitely think Terrakion is great. at minimum. I might bump it up to amazing. I will think about that one. Virizion belongs in the great tier as well, on the lower end. And I would say the same for Cobalion. For sure. Tornadus. I think that the Tornadus Therian form is amazing, but I think Tornadus itself should go in the great tier. And I think I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to have to put Thunderous above it. And I think that on my list that I did for Legendaries, I had Landorus in like a whole other tier. And I do like Landorus, I will say. In fact, I'll put him in the amazing tier. Screw it. The Therian forms are definitely really cool. I'm going to do that, I think. But I'm going to put Lando in the amazing tier as well. I think we might do that. Zekrom, amazing. Reshiram, I'm not a massive fan. I don't remember how I ranked him and compared to these guys. I really don't. But how I'm feeling right now, I'm thinking right about here. And that's good. As I mentioned before, I'm not a massive fan of the different like fused forms of legendary Pokemon. I think it's kind of a lazy design, but whatever. I do think the Kyurem white and blacks look way better than the Solgaleo and Lunala ones. I will say that much. I think they have to go great at minimum. And I would put black Kyurem in front of white Kyurem because I think it looks cooler. Faux show. There's a lot of Pokemon in this generation, by the way. Just a lot. We're actually gonna move. I'm gonna move Trekken up. And Thunders. Black Kyurem's gotta go up too. I want to move Victini up to amazing. I was already thinking about it anyways. I'm gonna move Bisharp in front of Rionkulus. Sandrot's fine where it's at. I think I'm gonna move Lando right here. I'm gonna put you up there as well. Put you up here as well. Terrakion. We're gonna move you up as well. Black Kyurem up. The God tier does not have a lot of Pokemon this time around. Crazy. We have Keldeo on the Reslit Keldeo phone, I guess. It's gonna go in the amazing tier as well. You know what? Scoliope to God level, like amazing Pokemon, God tier. There's only 4 up there. I really feel like I should move some up by default. Do I really want to do that though? Let me think about this. I think I'm gonna move like 2 more up into the God tier level, but I haven't decided which 2 yet. My list is not finalized. I'll move stuff around up there in a minute. Meloetta, I'm not a massive fan of, as I've made it known before. I'm not gonna put them in the Garbodor tier on this list though. I think I did in the legendary list. I think they definitely deserve a little bit more than that. I think they deserve to be in the OK tier at minimum. And I think we're gonna put it probably above Fracture. We'll probably go like that. Genesect, I think, is also an okay Pokemon. We'll put above Meloetta by a hair. Alright, so that's all the Pokemon. So let's kind of rearrange this a little bit. We'll start from the top. I'm going to put like 2 more in the God tier, and I think it's going to be Lando. Just the Therian form. And I kind of want to put Zoroark up there as well. So that's what, 6? Maybe 1 more? Should we do 1 more? Should we do 1 more in the God tier? Nah, I think it's fine. We will move Keldeo up though. I think Keldeo belongs right before. I know I made my freaking legendary list a lot different than this, and it's gonna bother me. But it is what it is. Today I feel a little bit different than I did before. And that's fine. Do I want Scolipede at the very top here? Probably not. I think I like Bisharp a little bit more than Scolipede. I want to put Zuru up. No. Let's not be hasty. Bisharp. Lando. We'll go Tornadus. Thunderous. Zarura's fine right here. Trekion Ranunculus is going to go down a peg. That's good. That's good. We're going to move White Kyurem up as well. And regular Kyurem. We're going to move Ranunculus down a hair. Samurott. So that's the amazing tier. Look how big this OK is, though. We're going to move some down. Whimsicott, Cottony, Carob Blast. Yeah, you know, I'm feeling good about some of these being in here, to be honest. I think we stop right there for the not from the OK to the not so OK. I think we're gonna move some more in the Garbodor tier though, and we're gonna go. Oh yeah, this feels right. This feels so right putting these in here. Yeah. We'll have Mega Audino be the bottom. I'm fine with the way this is ordered. I think Tympole belongs a little bit lower on the list. I think Audino should be a little bit higher. Seawaddle's fine where it's at. You're good. Almamola's fine. Garbodor. Volibee. Oh yeah, that's good. Maybe move Pignite up. Maybe move Leafeoni up. Celigore. Okay, that looks good to me. So let's take a look at the OK list. We got the Deerlings, the Sawsbuck, the Ducklet. Maybe go right here. I like it. I like this list. I think this list is finalized, guys. I hope you guys like this list. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of the list. Do you guys like my picks in the God tier? Do you guys think I was a little too harsh on some of these Pokemon in the Garbodor tier? Like this Emboar is probably the more controversial one in this garbage list. But I'm just not like literally. I think more of it's just disappointment of what could have been. Emboar could have been so much cooler, man. His shiny's rad because it's like blue flames, but man, he could look so much better. I'm fine with the legendaries here. Yeah, I think this is good. Anyways, guys, that is the tier list for the 5th generation. In my opinion, my least favorite generation of Pokemon, but fear not. Next is Gen 6. I think has an excellent selection of Pokemon as well. So look forward to that. And until next time, guys, I am the Maverick Mark Daniels, bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bye!